Do you need to transform your business data into intelligence, boost predictive accuracy, and power innovations like contextual AI, data fabric, and digital twins?
Before.
Neo4j's new book explains how knowledge graphs address business challenges.
More than 5,000 schools across the country shutting their doors to students last week. That includes Chicago public schools, as most already planned to cancel class
had what there was.
for the fourth day.
We knew what it was
Monday.
by amounts and proportions. We had it all lined up. It was good.
County, Florida
Put it
parent
in
and host
water,
of the Keisha King
oil.
Show, Keisha
It's
King,
all good.
and Fairfax County, Virginia parent
Here a
and
little
former
bit.
Wall
Make
Street
sure we get all the
Journal
ladies in here
columnist
today.
Azra Nomani. Azra, I want to start with you because
Good enough.
when this whole pandemic started,
14,
the school
18,
said,
24,
give us money,
placer
and we're
gold.
talking about billions
Something
of
in the area,
dollars of
placer
money,
gold or placer
and we'll
gold.
stay open.
Yeah,
And
I
now
doubt
we're
it's
seeing
24,
the
but it'll sell like
More importantly,
24
you've been trying
in
to
the
bring
acid test.
attention
Given
to
inflation
how
of the
this
gold
money
market
has
and
been used. You say it
that
has
whole
not been
crazy
used
because
entirely for
marginal
COVID mitigation.
utilitarianism.
Oh,
Change
yeah.
alpha.
I mean, it's really
What do we got
outrageous.
down
There's
here?
5 letters
1
that I
over
want
R.
people
Sure.
to know, and they're
This one or this one?
ESSER. Since spring of 2020, the school systems have received almost $200 billion in this fund that's called ESSER. Elementary school, secondary school recovery money.
Yep,
And
we
so
did this.
It's going for
Platform
turf
should
in
be
schools.
here.
It's going for safe
Well,
spaces.
like I
it's
said,
going for anything except getting
we
kids
had
back to
numbers.
school.
That
And
was the
I just
graphics.
looked,
What
and
would have
the
been your small
bailout of
scale
the auto
Apple
industry in
experiment here?
2008, they received $20 million.
I'd prefer to see the
$20 billion
calculus
almost.
because
So now
then
the
I'll just
schools
break
have
it down
received
into
10
this
times the
quadrant for
amount that the
kindergarten,
auto industry
right?
got
Bill
in
Gates
their
pie chart.
bailout, and yet kids aren't going back to school. So there's a place you can call. It's
Well,
the
this is not the
Department of
heat. This is
Education
actually the
Inspector
positive one. I
General,
know it's
and
from
you've
here
gotta
to here. It's
follow
supposed to
the
be here
ESSER
in
money
waves
in your
because
school
this
district.
is
Just
this
all you
about
have to
where
do
it'll
is
be
search
later.
your school district,
Go
put in
figure,
the words
photon,
ESSER,
glue
put in the
on.
letters ESSER,
W
and
boson
you
here
will
is
find out
about,
where your
well,
money
because
is
of those
going.
things,
And
given
report it
certain
back
amounts
to
and
us
proportions of
because
their
we're following
energies
the
and
money.
velocities and
Good. We gotta follow the money.
anti-timelines
It'd
or
be a shame if
invert
that COVID
squares
money
is
was
really
being
what they
used
would
for
be
more of
because
these
even though this
divisive
isn't
equity
teaching
programs.
or the
Keisha, I'm
union
gonna
making
come to you
decisions
really
on
quick.
anything,
I-
it's
some
a
schools are
cyclotron, ain't it?
opening,
See
and
somebody
I had
do this
reports
thing,
from
get one
parents
off.
calling me, telling me
It's a
they're
line,
making my
it's
kid
string
wear an
theory.
N95
It's got
mask,
geodesics
something
and
that I
optics
find
to it.
be just
Yeah, I mean, if you like the Black
outrageous. I can't
Zodiac,
imagine
that
how
kid
they're
over
gonna
at
get
Oxford
oxygen to
put
their
in
brain
here,
during the school
which
day.
what would you say
Why aren't the
calculus the students you had today if you had the
measuring
IH
the
or
closures
HF,
and these,
the derivative here?
onerous mask mandates against the
And
psychological,
if we do, it's right there, or it's not too
issues that
far.
we
We could
now
break
know
that
are
down. Like I
happening.
said,
We
it's
have
just in the
girls,
school,
15-year-old girls
in the class,
attempting
whether it's
suicide
over
at
Zoom or
rates
in the
we've never
classroom, there's
seen
certain
before.
reasons for both. You want to talk about Feynman diagrams? I got bunches of them. Well, I got a very good set of them specifically that'll help you out here.
Something that
Well,
they
compressing
can
Penzrell's
coerce
45-minute lecture for a board, a Nobel,
And we all
Aristotle,
know
and common sense
even
physics
if
to the
they
ball and
did
air
all
ball
take
and
the
water,
vaccine, they still
5 by
wouldn't
8.
release the mask mandates.
Yeah, no,
The
not only are
studies
they
have
important
shown,
by those
other
standards, they're also
developed
important
countries
by
have
others
shown that this is not
inside
masking children
how
is
reactions
not
work.
healthy. It is causing
Photon,
them to be more
true.
isolated. And we
Also,
all know when you're more
0-1,
isolated, you will start to
gluon,
develop,
in the way that it's special to the
mental health,
relativity of
illnesses
photons.
because,
It's also
this is something
valued
that's
of
already a
electron or
problem in
anti-electron, but
America,
you're not
mental
knowing
health
in the
issues,
up or
and we've
down
seen
for
the
the
opioid
compression of
crisis,
this software, this
skyrocket,
PCB
and I
board.
think we're going to see even more of that. And with the school closings, in particular black and brown students, they are not getting the education that they deserve. Nikolai Vitti was said to the Detroit Free
Again,
Press.
what do we got here?
that
Just
he
one
was
class
going
on
to
land
keep these
now?
schools closed. And
Camp
these
1,
kids are
Camp 2,
already 4
Camp
and 5
Lejeune over
months
there to that
behind
photon.
in learning.
You
He's
got
holding
some,
their education
just some
hostage
basic
unless they
algebra,
get
just some
vaccinated.
basic trig and geometry,
Yeah, you're
and some
right. I mean,
basic
they're losing,
calculus, because there's
time
different
with their
types of the
education,
way
but also this
these
isolation you
numbers
talked about. I think
correlate
if you
to
close
how
schools,
far the
you
wind
close
air
social
resistance,
outlets for
9.8 meters
kids,
per
and I
second,
think they're
its
on
density
eats
in
all
water,
the
what
time,
composition.
and I think that's leading to some
Have
of the
that
mental
Sophie
health
Germain
issues
for
that
the
we're
ladies
seeing
over
just
here, or the
wasting
Black
our
Queen of
screen time.
Stem, and however
Carol,
you want to do
my
this.
kids used
This
to say,
is
you know,
just
you're
one
not the
piece,
boss of me.
E2.
Sometimes I feel like that's
My landscaper's map.
you know, this relationship with the teachers
Hardscaping out
union.
front before you move stuff in
Don't
and
we pay,
figure out the quote.
Don't we pay for the
ain't
teachers?
by
Aren't we supposed to be in charge?
5x5,
That's
MLS,
a really great
Raspberry
question
Pi.
because right now Chicago is in a
Bonds
leadership
and
vacuum.
chemistry,
It's great that
why the
Mayor
amounts and
Lightfoot is finally
proportions
stepping
under
up and
certain
fighting for
standards.
these kids, but where is Governor Pritzker? Take the
Chaos
example
theory,
from my
Cauchy
governor, Ron
theorem,
DeSantis, and
Penzrell
make these
talking about
schools
space-time.
open.
We
They got
don't just break down that lecture. You'd have to break down the ones and zeros the same way they're talking about theory of everything. Or how somebody from CERN can say we can't bridge the gap between general relativity and quantum mechanics. Let's train a dog. How many wave functions got them poodles and everything else you got? Well, it's a game gambit. Just because you bring out this card doesn't make you Superman, kid. It'll make them easier to handle as Dragon Arch. The chess game can be quite Ouija, and how lens that is. I mean, kids are coming into Hellboy, Constantine, you name it. Ask questions. Infrastructure, school region, populace, radical, pursuit algorithm. The things would be awesome, please.
There's still hope out there. Thanks a lot, Keisha, Carol, Azra.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.